In Parashat Ekev, we have the promises of HaKadosh Baruch Hu, Ve'esir Hashem mimecha kol choli v'chol madvei Mitzrayim hara'im asher yadata lo yesimam bach untaram b'chol zorecha. It's in Pasuk Tetvav in the beginning of Parasha. And the question is, why do you have to speak about madvei Mitzrayim hara'im, right? And the brachot that Hashem gives, again, this is the numbers of the goyim. Ki tomar bilvavecha rabim hagoyim ha'ele mimeni echa ucha leorisham. That maybe you'll think that these people are so many. Echa ucha leorisham. How can I conquer them? How can I win over such numbers? Because last week's parasha we had atem hamat mikol ha'amim. Hashem says, you're going to be small. Lo miru bechem. Hashem doesn't love you because you're a lot of people. It's not Hashem is playing game of numbers to get the greatest number of people as his nation. Atem hamat mikol hamim. You're just the smallest nation. And all these nations are big. Maybe you'll think, Echa ucha leorisham. Says, Zachor tizkor. Remember, HaKadosh Baruch Hu is the one that took you out of Mitzrayim. We're not a nation that lives with the laws of nature. HaKadosh Baruch Hu defied all of the laws of the nature. Remember what happened in Mitzrayim is supposed to set an example of what's going to happen. V'chol madvei Mitzrayim hara'im. And imagine all of the makot that HaKadosh Baruch Hu gave to Mitzrayim. Lo yesimam bach. Now on Leil Pesach we sit and we debate every makah that HaKadosh Baruch Hu brought on Mitzrayim. It was 4, 5. Now he ends up with 250 makot. Who cares? Because everything that HaKadosh Baruch Hu had to bring in Mitzrayim, he brought it. And if you listen to HaKadosh Baruch Hu, if you realize that we are not a natural nation, we are a small, tiny little nation that supersedes the laws of nature, then HaKadosh Baruch Hu also bend all the nature for you. All of the makot that HaKadosh Baruch Hu brought, he's not going to give you. You're going to be dwelling alone. The entire world could be in chaos, but you're going to be supernatural. This is the promise that HaKadosh Baruch Hu has. Ekev asher yishmeun. When you listen to the details of the mitzvot, Hashem says, you go with me, and you will not need to be worried about nature. A person that accepts upon himself all Torah, kol mikabel alav all Torah, ma'avirin mimenu all malchut v'ol derech eretz. You have the yoke of HaKadosh Baruch Hu, of Torah upon yourself. All of the other natural things are removed. You'll think, oh, all malchut, all derech eretz are natural things. You're living within a community, a government, a world that is governed by rules of nature. Hashem says, if you accept this, you won't have the other things to worry about. So I think one of the messages of Parashat Ekev is this very thing. We are a supernatural nation, given that we commit ourselves. Ekev, when we are committed to that details of the mitzvot. Yaakov Avinu was called Yaakov because of Ekev. Yado ochezet be'akev esav. I want to just share one main part of this. Ekev is the small thing. Many of these small things we just let go. We want to grab the big things. Big things is what we Yaakov Avinu didn't have big things to grab onto. He was supposed to be the Bechor. His brother is out, almost born. If I could grab a little heel, I will grab a little heel. To grab onto small upward, that's dedication. Hashem says, you have a dedication like that, I will dedicate myself to you supernaturally. You think you're small, you have no chance. You think the sickness, everything is going on. All of those I'm not going to put. You're going to be dwelling with me when you appreciate these small things and you're completely dedicated. That's the message of Parashat Ekev, Be'ezrat Hashem, for all of us. Amen.